Nice and easy. Now watch how fast I fucking turn right. Ready? You're gonna fucking miss it. Even though I'm going frame by frame. Okay? Look for the second I fucking turn the wheel to the right. Look at this. See how fucking fast that was? That's frame by fucking frame. You see how far that fucking wheel's turned right? You see that shit? That's how you huck a fucking car. None of this. No, fucking huh. Huh. You see this? Look at my fucking hands. Go left. And then huh. Right? My wheel's fucking upside down. Upside fucking down. So you go from 90 degrees left to all the way upside down. Fast. Fucking one motion. One fucking motion. That's how you fucking drift. This is how you huck a fucking car into a corner. One fucking motion, wheel upside down from 90 degrees fucking left. Alright? Fucking clip it. Send it to your friends. Somebody beat my fucking score on this shit. Look at this, real time. Boom. Car's fucking sideways. Frame by frame. Like, this shows exactly how fast it is, because you see me slowly turn left, right? I lean into it, and then one fucking clean motion. I line the car up, right? I'm lining the fucking car up with its trajectory. So I want the car to go this way. So our flags are right here, right? I want the fucking car to sit on this fucking line all the way into the corner, right? As it starts to want to come into the inside of the corner, I want it to stay out here. So if I'm gonna huck it in really far fucking sideways, I have to line it up from this angle coming out towards the outside of the track. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch the ass end right before it hits this fucking white line, and I'm gonna hold that all the way into the corner as long as I fucking can. Okay, got her lined up. Right when I bring the wheel straight, that's my trajectory point, right? From this point right here, where the wheel's dead fucking center, okay? This is my trajectory of the car. This is the way the car is pointed. This is the way the car is straight, right? So that's my fucking trajectory. So if you look at it up here, that's where my car is gonna go. And then it's gradually going to turn and follow this fucking line and come into the corner, except it's gradually gonna do it 45 degrees fucking sideways. Okay, so one frame, I'm already like getting ready to go 90 degrees. 2 frames, 45 degrees. 3 frames, almost 90. 5 frames, 90 degrees. 6 frames actually. 6 frames to 90 degrees right. 7, 8, 9, 10 frames. 10 frames from the time my fucking wheel is centered to upside down. Okay, maybe 11. 11 frames. 12. I lied. Okay, 12 frames. 13 if you want to be exact. And I'm still not even at the fucking flags yet. There's the flags right in front of me. I'm not even in the fucking drift zone. My wheel is upside down to the fucking right. You guys want to learn how to fucking drift? This is how you learn how to fucking drift. Flick the thing from 90 degrees left all the way upside down. Time your trajectory so you're going to be facing a little bit towards the outside of the track. Not this fucking bullshit where you come in from this side of the track and then try to fucking huck it into this corner somehow. What are you going to do? You know where you're going to go? Right here in the fucking grass. All the way through the grass. All the way into the corner. I'm going to fucking laugh at you. Why? Because you don't understand that you're not controlling your fucking trajectory. That's when I see a kid in the parking lot not know how to drive a fucking car. And I'm like, what are you doing? You think you're fun? You think you're funny? Dicking around in the fucking snow? Like what? No. No, that's not, no. That's not how you do it. This is how you fucking do it. When I drift in the snow, this is how I fucking drift in the snow. I make sure I fucking huck that bitch in there and I get it sideways. Still upside down. Still upside down. Okay, now I start easing up on the wheel. The car is now starting to slide, right? I've triggered the car to swing sideways. And as I feel the ass end start to skid out and go sideways, I'm going to equalize the amount of oversteer with countersteer. So, wheel straightens out. Okay, we've started the drift. Car's sideways. Catch. Now here we balance, right? I'm braking. The car's sliding into the corner, and I'm just braking, locking up the brakes. And I'm just going to follow this trajectory into the corner. I don't want to touch the grass, but I also don't want to get anywhere near the inside of this until I get to the apex of the corner. So I'm counter steering, holding, holding. The car's just sliding in under brakes. I'm easing off the brake to control the angle of the car and make it so that the ass end doesn't completely slide out. So I'm holding half brake, holding half brake. Right now my wheel's like upside down past like 180 degrees upside down, and I'm sawing on it like this. You can't see it, but my wheel is like this upside down and then past it a little bit, and I'm sawing on it while I'm on the fucking brake. And I'm sawing on the wheel, keeping the car like balanced on this fucking angle at the same time with the steering as I'm coming in, feeling what the car's doing. Okay, so we got our 90% of the way into the corner. Okay, it's still sliding, still sliding. I've transitioned to throttle to keep the car going into the corner because I've slowed it down so much with the brake. Right, so I need a little bit of tire spin, a little bit of momentum for the car. And what this is going to do is this is now going to take the car and push it forward. So we were way out here. I got on the gas right about here, and the car started coming to the inside of the corner in third gear. Right? And it's going to keep coming this way while I'm sliding until I get up to this curb. Right? Just really light throttle. Just enough to let the rear spin and let me maintain angle. while it's still sliding freely into the corner. Right? It's still free sliding sideways. And I'm just holding it, maintaining the angle. See, I'm completely off the throttle, and I'm just letting it roll for a second. To slow it down. Give it a little bit more gas. Get it to come in and start going forward. Now it's going forward. Now I have to be really, really careful with my steering. I'm sawing on the wheel right now, this whole time. It doesn't look like I'm sawing on the wheel, but that's because I'm turned way too hard and the fucking game doesn't show it. Okay, I'm rolling. Letting the car come back to the left. Because if I keep giving it gas, I'm going to fucking wash out. You give it gas right here, when you're already way up to the inside of the corner, if I try to give it gas and keep it drifting, the ass end's just going to go around. I'm going to get too far onto the grass, it's going to catch on the grass, and the ass end's just going to keep fucking going around on me. So I have to chill. Alright, let the car come back. Still no throttle. Still no throttle. The car's just free sliding. Free sliding, free sliding, free sliding. I'm just holding onto the wheel. Okay? Now I start coming past the curb. I know that the car's going to keep going this momentum and it's going to start coming out past the curb. So now I start easing on the throttle again. Just a little bit. Give it a little tap. Right? Nice and light. Now I'm up to a quarter. And I'm just chilling. Just, you know what I mean? Just around a quarter to half. Maybe a little bit less. And I'm just modulating the throttle. Okay, now I'm up to half because I see the asphalt in front of me. Now I need to start to lightly get the car going forward. Right? I need to get the car going from sliding sideways to actually drifting in a straight line out of the corner. So now I'm sawing on it like crazy, trying to balance the oversteer with the throttle. Stay in third. A little bit more than half throttle. And I'm just sawing on the wheel, trying to control the angle. Controlling angle, controlling angle. Look at my throttle. It's fucking constant. I'm not changing my throttle input at all. I'm not going brap, 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 brap. Oh, fucking, you know what I mean? Revving the fuck out of the engine. Because it's a waste of time. What are you going to do? You're going to drastically change the amount of tire spin the car has. And good luck fucking holding on to it. Right? Look at my foot. I'm a fucking statue. The only thing I'm doing right now is this. That's it. Just fucking counter steering on the fucking wheel. And my foot's not fucking moving at all. Nope. Still hasn't moved. Still haven't moved my foot. Still haven't moved my foot. At one point, I'm going to give it a little bit extra. It's going to get a little bit more sideways. And you'll see me immediately balance it out by letting off the throttle the exact same amount that I gave it throttle. Why? Because that's how fucking physics works. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So what if you did the equal and opposite reaction? Boom. 1000 IQ. See, so I let off a little bit again. And I'm just holding this amount of throttle. And fucking counter steering. I'm doing this frame by frame and looking at my fucking throttle so you guys can see how long it just sits there and does nothing. Oh, ease off a little bit. Why? Because the car's starting to come around a little bit. Right? Then I catch it. Give it a little bit of throttle again. Now I'm drifting out of the corner and trying to keep it going forward. Trying to get a little bit of extra angle. Need those points. Need those points. Now I start modulating the throttle more to try to get a little bit of extra angle. Trying to manipulate the car as much as possible. By easing up on my counter steer. And then reapplying throttle again. Now as I come out here, I'm going to get to the point where I'm basically full throttle, and I'm going to spin the car through the fucking checkpoint. Why? Because points. Just above half throttle. Right here, it starts to understeer. The second it starts to understeer, I give it more gas to balance it. Understeer, more gas. More gas, more gas. Now I want angle. I want points and speed. Points and speed. Points and fucking speed. Points and speed. That's all I fucking want. And look at this shit. Perfect. Nice and sideways. And that's the end of the drift sector, right? And I'm still trying to get as many points as possible by getting it as sideways as possible. So what do? I keep spinning it all the way around. Even though I'm past the thing, my intention was to basically get the car so far sideways that I can't recover it. But I'm still going to gain points because I'm still in the drift area, and I'm not going to lose them once I go past the flags. So I can keep spinning it. Like, potentially, like, my goal would have been to be this fucking sideways 2 seconds ago. If I was this sideways back here, I probably would have got like 5,200. Actually, I'd actually prefer this. This is, yeah. That's mad points. That's like 100 points every like 0.2 seconds. Just like, yeah, buddy, fucking rack them up. Rack them up. So this is what I'm trying to do at the end of the drift when I come out of this corner. I'm trying to get it as far sideways as possible, so I'm just sitting there completely sideways. And then if I spin out after the red flags, it's no big fucking deal. My points are locked in, and then I just go across the finish. No, I don't fucking... Whatever, I guess. When an accident turns into a photo. Technically, that's still not all the way around. Now it is. I think right here is where you lose your points, if you're like that far fucking sideways. The game's like, nope, you've washed out. Actually, yeah, right about there. The second you go backwards. Alright, let's watch this again full speed. Control. That's all it is. You're not going in there trying to fucking break records, even though you're going in there to break records. You're going in there to fucking do car control. And then if you break a record, you break a record. But that's the whole thing of like drifting. People think of like drifting as just like something fun to do, but when you look at it like mathematically and you like look at angles and you picture like 45 degrees as an optimum drift angle, and then everything after that is just fucking gravy. You know what I mean?